What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time. And, I gotta do this. I know my Phillies aren't in the playoffs anymore, but, see this bat? You're gonna see it at the very end of this video. Because this is, Mighty Fan's gonna do the bat flip. Okay? This is how I'm gonna drop the mic after this video. So I got it all ready. Which, by the way, Blue Jay fans out there, I'm glad that at least now it's not a Philly who was the last to serve up a walk-off home run to your Jays, okay? Now we can just get past that 93, okay? Because now it was the Orioles who did it. So but anyhow, moving on. This is volume, I believe this is 11, of Mighty Fan's Jersey Collecting Vlog Series. This is a topic that, every now and then you're just going to run into a topic. And this was one that hit our groups on Facebook yesterday. Mitchell & Ness is issuing the 2003-2004, basically the rookie LeBron Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. And, it really hit fire with the jersey heads. Throwback King posted about it. Basically, there was some, schools of thought about it. I agree with what Throwback King said. He made a video of it later talking about it. It's much better to talk than to type. I have a problem sometimes getting what's in my mind onto my my iPad or phone when I'm replying to one of these topics in the groups. Sometimes it's just really difficult, and I always would rather just talk about it than to do it. But obviously, I can't always do that. So I use this outlet of YouTube to do this, and I'm a writer too, so I shouldn't have problems doing it, but I do. It is much easier to communicate with verbal in the verbal sense than the written sense. But so basically, the problem. The topic that arose was it, as a lot of the guys were talking about, how, and I agree. I mean, you're making a jersey for like $300, let's say, and it's a jersey that's readily available, the authentic of on eBay, and you can just go on there and find it for about $100 or whatever the case may be. And there was a couple people that brought up some really good points. There were people who said, well, we're the problem for us is that we can't find them in our sizes. Usually when you see them on eBay, it's like the bigger sizes, the 52s, the 56, 60, these are the people who wear them in smaller sizes. And I totally understand that, because for me, see, this is the reason I can't go after the authentics too much. The vintage ones, the Champion, and those companies, because they just, it seems a lot of the jerseys that I really like, I can never find in my size. And the fact you put on top of that the prices that some of these sellers want for them, and it's like, man, they want more than the retail price of a Mitchell & Ness, and it's like, well, if I'm not going to pay retail for Mitchell & Ness most of the time, unless it's a jersey I just have to have that I know it's just never going to go on sale, Jordan. I'm not going to be paying those prices for a non-Mitchell & Ness over retail price, even though the quality is probably much better and, it's an all-around, just awesome jersey. It's just not something I'm going to do, particularly with the fact I'll be moving into my, house I'm going to be owning, and with the bills there, I'm still going to collect, I'm still going to do it, but it's going to have to be on more of a budget than it's ever been. But, by the way, you can see the boxes behind me. Oh, yeah, the packing has begun. So basically, there was a lot of schools of thought on this, and one of the members came in there and made a really good, valid point, said, you know what, a lot of the people who were going to buy that jersey are people who were younger when LeBron was a rookie and grew up watching LeBron and couldn't get his authentic jersey back in the day because it was too much. And now they're at an age that, they have jobs or whatever, and they can go out and get it. If you notice, Mitchell & Ness in recent years have been they've been putting out what I like to call safe jerseys. They're putting out the Jordans, they're putting out the Kobes, they're putting out the Iversons now, and the now LeBron. I heard that they want to make the rookie Steph Curry. Oh, I'll be all over that. They make that one, believe me. because that's one that you can't really find the authentic of very readily. If they make that like his Navy, old Warriors jersey, oh man, oh hot jersey, I can't wait for that one. But other examples. I mean, they're just putting out. I think one of the ones they're going to be putting out recently is going to be the 99 2000 Kobe Finals jersey, which was his first championship in LA with Shaq and company. In that group there, that kind of started the dynasty. Unfortunately, my Sixers were a part of it. That's all right. Okay. But anyhow, it's examples. Even the rookie KG. I mean, when you talk about Kevin Garnett, it's a player everybody knows. I mean, younger generations. They're kind of putting out these jerseys that are more for the millennials anymore. That now we're getting into the 2000s. Jerseys that they're putting out. LeBron, like I said, it's the first LeBron that they've ever put out, and being it's the first one, I guess they just wanted to do his rookie. I don't have a great deal wrong with it. My thought process is that is like a jersey hat. When we see a jersey that Mitchell Ness is putting out, we're all on eBay, right, trying to see if we can find the authentic cheaper. That is our mind process. That's our thought process. But that really isn't the process of most people. We're looking at this stuff like a jersey head. And like a jersey head, we're always looking for the deal. We're always saying, well, I mean, they made this jersey, but you could get the authentic. It's probably even more close to what they were and stuff like that. Sometimes there's issues what Mitchell and Ness make. Sometimes there's something wrong here or there. The jerseys that they're putting out anymore, like I said, seem to be more of the safe jerseys to put out. The players that they know are going to sell, the players they know are going to move, and they're still selling their jerseys at $300 a pop for NBA for the most part, which I do think that's a little that's much. I kind of wish it was like 200 or something like that a pop, but that's what they're going to do. Their name's on the jersey. That's what they're going to do. But they are looking, as their clientele. That's like I said. I made a comment, and any more Mitchell and Ness's clientele aren't us. It's not the jersey heads. Their clientele anymore are all the other people out there. The millennials, the people who are, just fans of these players, just want their jersey. They're not looking on eBay. They see Mitchell and Ness putting it out. They're going to buy the Mitchell and Ness version. A lot of them just don't know. A lot of them just don't know about, you can find the authentics on eBay cheaper or whatever. They just want the jersey. To me, if you are going to put something, an article of clothing on your body, it's what you want. And for us, we all have our opinions on it. A lot of us kind of say, well, they're oversaturating us with Jordan. It used to be that the Jordan jersey they would put out every once in a while. Now it's like how many they're making a year. They just put out another one. But it is what it is. This is what they feel is going to move. It's going to sell at their price. And they'll still have their sales. But at their price, they feel these jerseys are going to move. And it's a business approach. We look at it as a jersey head. We look at it as, well, we want variety. I still want that Damon Stoudemire Raptors jersey. I still want them to make it. Damn it! But they're not looking at it in our eyes. And that's just something we just have to face and say, well, that it is what it is. I know that the jersey heads don't even look at their new stuff. Don't even go after it. Me, I do. I mean, I will continue to buy their new stuff just because I have the kind of problem that you have, these other people have, in the reverse sense. A lot of the people say, well, I need the jersey because they don't make them, I can't find them in smaller sizes. Well, I need the jerseys because I can't find them in bigger sizes for the older stuff. And sometimes when I see them, it's like the price is like, okay, moving on. So I totally understand it. I see it from both sides of the fence. I see it from the people like the Throwback King, these other people who made the comments of, well, they can just get the authentics on eBay, but I also see it on the other people's point of views too. And I'm going to do something kind of scary right now. I'm going to let you guys into my head, okay, into the mind of Mighty Fan. It's scary, I know, but it is close to Halloween, so this is a time where it should be a little scary, okay? And I will give you an example. Will I get that LeBron jersey? Probably not. I still got the swingman of it. I'm happy with that one. So I probably won't get the Mitchell and Ness one. But I will say this of a couple jerseys I do want to get, and that's Allen Iverson. And some of the jersey heads have been like real surprised by that. It's like I said, well, I want these jerseys, and they're like, why? Why not just get the authentic? This is how I'm thinking when it comes to the AI jerseys. As most of you know by now, and if you don't, you should. I'm a Philadelphia sports fan. I live in the Philadelphia area. These are my teams. I am 38 years old. Allen Iverson was my first and my most favorite of all time Philadelphia athletes. He's the only Philadelphia athlete I ever had shoes of, okay? The MVPs from 2001, Reebok. Um, he is the athlete that I followed throughout his whole career. And there's been other athletes too that I followed throughout their whole career here in Philly. But Iverson was the guy. I mean, he was numero uno. I was proud to say that I followed him throughout everything. All the good times, all the bad times. I stayed, loyal to AI through his years here. That 0-1 run was just amazing. The only time I saw the Sixers in the finals to this point. Iverson just really, he was like one of the first, superstars that I was able to say I followed throughout his whole career here in Philly. And with that, I have a few of his jerseys from Mitchell and Ness. I have the rookie alternate. I have the old version, the USA version in newer China, and I have the white. The white is the rookie white, the original run of it, which I dubbed the crossover jersey because that's the one he wore when he crossed over Jordan. I was at that game back in the day. I was there. So I have that one. The red one I have is not authentic. I do want to get the authentic at some point, but I wear that one just to pal around in. It's still a nice jersey. I'll wear it. But I do want to get the two 01s, and I do want to get the 97, 98, I believe, which was the first year they wore that black jersey as the road jersey, and they changed over their look. I want to get that jersey, the 97, 98. I have a poster of him on my wall still, and that poster's coming to my new house too, and it's him wearing that jersey from that year. I know because that's when I got that poster. And I want to get that jersey. I haven't done it yet. I've been remiss. I haven't done it. I'm hoping to do it soon, maybe for Black Friday or something, or the winter sale next year. But I definitely want to get that jersey. And I want to get the two 01s, the 01 All-Star and the 01 Finals, the step-over jersey when he stepped over Tyronn Lue. And again, I know that I can go on eBay and find the authentics, and maybe, I don't even know how readily available that 01 All-Star patch is. I don't even know. I haven't really looked. I would imagine the 01 Finals would be a little easier to find than that All-Star, but I could be wrong. But I will say this. I want those jerseys, and I want the ones that Mitchell and Ness made. Why? Even though I could probably, if I can get them on sale, even if I get them on sale, I could probably still get them cheaper, the authentic Reeboks or whatever back in the day. I'd probably find those on eBay and get them and, do whatever. But the reason is because Mitchell and Ness is still my brand of choice. Even with all the issues in recent years with the jersey heads in them, I understand that. But that's still the brand that I wear the most. It's still the brand that I probably support the most. I'm still there for all their sales. The store is right in Philly. I go there a lot. I've gotten to know some of the employees there. I have a connection with Mitchell and Ness. That was the company that got me started with collecting throwbacks. I don't know. I mean, you can call me a sucker for the reminiscing there, but that is the first company that I fell in love with as far as a throwback company, putting out those jerseys and going to the store and having all those, fond memories of that. And I know they're not the same. They're nowhere near the same that they used to be with that. I get that. But they're still putting out a product that I enjoy. They're still putting out jerseys that I can wear. I don't have to go hunting around for my size. I can get them. And yeah, you can call it a readily available product, and that's what it is. I understand that there could be issues at times with the details. I get that. But at the same time, it's still a product that I enjoy. It's still a product that I'll buy. And I love the old stuff. I love those old USA and Korea and El Salvador run jerseys and what have you. I have many of them in my collection. I know what they are. And I know that the quality was better back then than they are now. But I still like the product, and I still buy it. They're still putting out stuff that I'm excited for. Being the fact that that is my brand of choice, being the fact that Allen Iverson's my all-time favorite, not only my all-time favorite Sixer, but my all-time favorite Philadelphia athlete, when they put out a jersey of him, I want to buy it. I can't say that about any of the other players that they put out jerseys of. I can't even say that for Jordan. Jordan's my all-time favorite athlete. Jordan was my first favorite athlete. I don't have all of the Mitchell and Ness Jordan jerseys. I don't have all the older runs. I have like maybe one. The 85 All-Star. I don't have any other. Most of the other stuff I have is the newer run stuff. So I can't profess to say I have all the Jordan jerseys that Mitchell and Ness made, even though he was my all-time favorite athlete. But Allen Iverson, I can say that. If I can get that rookie red, and then I can get these newer 3 ones that they've been pumping out, I can say that about him. And anytime they put out another Allen Iverson jersey, I will probably get it, because he is my all-time favorite Philadelphia athlete, me being a Philadelphia sports fan, and the fact that it's still my favorite company. It's the best of both worlds for me. Again, it's a train of thought, but it's my train of thought. And if people don't understand it, I'm sorry. But this is, if it's something I'm going to put on my body, it's going to be for me. And my goal is to have all the Iverson jerseys that they put out. That's just what it is. I like them. I like the look of them. Now, I haven't seen them in person. I didn't see the 01s in person, but those are 2 jerseys I want to get. And every time it seems I say I want to get them, someone's saying, oh, just get the Reebok one. It's like, well, yeah, I could do that, but I want the Mitchell and Ness one. I want to put my foot down. That's just my way of looking as far as it comes to the Iverson jerseys. And there are others that I want to get. The rookie KG, the Kobe when they put it out, when the 99-2000 Lakers finals, when I want to get that one. Probably not the LeBron, but I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating on LeBron. I think when someone made a comment that, oh, you guys are just hating because they're making a LeBron jersey. No. If you read the threads, you'll see why we're saying what we're saying. But, it's just one of those things. To each his own. I always say that, to me, that's the best way to sum up everything. To each his own. If you're someone who's going to buy that jersey, fine. That's your prerogative. If you're one of those people that are just going to, no, I can just get the authentic, get the authentic. Or if you have the authentic, that's fine. That's awesome. But for me, I guess I'm looking more at the Iverson jerseys. That's the reason that I'm going to be going after the Mitchell and Ness Iversons. The way I laid it out. That's why I'm going to do it. And if people still question me on it, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm not getting these jerseys for you. I'm getting them for me. The authentics are great. The quality is awesome. I understand all that. But, again, it's the best of both worlds. It's Iverson and it's Mitchell and Ness. And it still means a lot to me. And, if I offend people by saying that, or, oh, this is what I want to get, again, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm a collector, and this is what I'm going to do. And I totally understand the other side of it, but, again, to each his own. This is what I'm going to do, and I'll be happy when I have them. I'll be happy when I have the set to say that, okay, I was able to do this. It's one of my goals, and it's one of those things that I want to say I was able to do. I don't know why sometimes we do things, or why some thought comes in our heads that we want to do it. It's like I want to get Chris Bryant's All-Star jersey for his whole career, for the Cubs. Just one of the things I want to do, and I'm happy I was able to get the first 2. And now it's just, okay, well, now 2017, 28, let's just keep the train running. it's just one of those things. You know, as a collector, you're always going to come up with goals and challenges, and that's one of the things that I want to do. So like I said, Iverson, I want to get his Mitchell Ness jerseys. I know I can get his Reebok jerseys cheaper on eBay. That's not the point for me. I want to get his Mitchell Ness jerseys. It's just what I want to do, and so I can kind of understand why people would be excited, you know, and want to get that LeBron. You know, I can understand it, and I also understand it from the other side, from us. Oh, you can just go on eBay. But we're thinking like a jersey head. That's because that's what we are. Not everyone is. And Mitchell Ness is not thinking about us as much anymore. They should think about me, though. They should make that Damon Stoudemire Raptors. They really should. They should even put Mighty Fan on the jock tag somewhere when they do. I really hope they do. The Mighty Fan special. I want them to consider that. But no. So anyhow, to sum it up. This jersey was definitely something that was just a hot button, and it got. I mean, it was really cool to see all of the posts and all the people talking about it. It brought out everyone together. We saw jersey heads we haven't seen in a long time come in there and start talking about it. It was great to see. That's what a community is all about, and I think Throwback King summed it up the best way. This is the type of thing that these groups are for. You know, when a topic like that comes up and everyone's chiming in and kind of getting together and coming up with all these like you know, ideas and this is you know why they're doing it and this is you know all this and that and they should be doing it this way and everything. You know, there's like both sides of the fence come in there, and that was really cool. It was good to have a topic that everyone chimed in on, and everyone had their say, and great opinions and great you know. Both sides of the fence looking at it. And like I said, it's how I feel about those Iverson jerseys they've been putting out. That's why I like them. That's why it means something to me. I can't help it if other people don't see it that way. They're not me. There's only one Mighty Fan. Don't accept any imitations of this. See this face? There's only one. Anyhow, that is my thought on that LeBron James rookie jersey that Mitchell Ness is putting out. Yes, it's a common jersey that you can find the authentic of on eBay, but not everyone thinks like us. And that's something that we just have to remember. We have our opinions, and we're more than entitled to them. But this is probably why they're putting it out, just like why they're putting out the Iversons, why they're putting out the Kobes, why they're putting out oversaturating us with the Jordans. But this is why they want to do the safe thing, the thing that they know is going to move. You know, that's just their prerogative. They have a right to that. As much as we would love to see them, you know, put out these other things, I don't know. And maybe, just maybe, with if jerseys become back. Like that becomes a big thing of fashion yet again. Maybe at that point, then they'll kind of put out all those older you know era jerseys and all that you know they'll take chances on some other stuff, and you know we'll all get more excited again. But then again, people will say, yeah, but it's not like the older stuff. The older stuff was the best. There's no pleasing everybody, so they can go back to their old ways, and people would still complain. Not that I'm hating or anything, but you know, I just, you know, to each his own. So anyhow, that is what my opinion is on that jersey. That is why I said what I said about those Iverson jerseys. I hope you guys understood that. And you know, like Jose Bautista last year, you know what? I said my piece about it. Backflip. Remember, you stay classy, Canada. Stop throwing beer on the field. Okay? For God's sakes, if that happened here, you know, it would have led every news program would have led with, look at those horrible Philadelphia fans. Look what they did again. Come on. See, we don't throw beer. Batteries. But not beer. You stay classy, Kevin. Anyhow, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all of you for watching and staying with me for almost 25 minutes. I hope I made some sense in this video. I try to. I don't always, but you know, you gotta try, right? So thanks for watching. Big shouts as always to all my subscribers, all my fellow Jersey heads out there. You stay classy, Jersey heads. And family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, anyone I'm forgetting. Oh man, that's gonna do it for me for this video. Great topic. Thank you to Throwback King for posting about that jersey yesterday. It was really great to see the community come together like that, and everyone had opinions. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of reading too, but it was a lot of fun. It's a great community, you guys. It is. It's a tremendous community, and I'm a proud member of it. I'm glad to be a part of it, and yeah. So that's gonna do it for me. Until the next one. Yeah. All right, everyone. Take care.